Hey Collective, welcome to my channel, Diamond Bright. For donations, gifts, etc., send an e-transfer, love and light. My email is diamondbright444@gmail.com. My purpose in this lifetime is to be of service and help all God's children heal. I'm a healer, an empath, and a high priestess. I've had to deal with the devil's energy my whole life, and it hasn't been a stroll in the park. Needless to say, I've had to heal a few times. I have a step-by-step process I use, and it's a one-time payment of $90. You will not get a masterclass, course, or monthly payments. This is a one-time deal. I also want to say that if you are or have been in a relationship with a narcissist or who you think is the devil, order my program. They will get the karma they deserve. Also, at a point in my life when I was going through my own karma, I read like a dozen books on relationships from psychologists, therapists, etc. So I have compiled all the information and condensed it into a really cheap rate. If you follow this advice, you will save yourself karma and a big, gigantic headache later by knowing that you are doing things in the way that a therapist would advise you to. This is on sale for $30 as a grand opening price. Normal price is $50, so take advantage of this now. I have other ideas that are brewing in my head for you guys. I'll keep you posted. If you are interested, email me at diamondbright444@gmail.com and we'll continue from there. Do not do anything until we have talked. I have 3 jobs besides this one, so please be patient with me. My job for God is to heal and raise the planet's frequency. This will blow your mind. I appreciate you all. May God bless you all. Disclaimer, this channel is for entertainment purposes only. If anything triggers you, please consult the proper professionals. I will be keeping the comments off. Prayer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Dear God, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and beings of the white light, please help me give the collective the most accurate, intuitive reading possible so we as one can vibrate to the highest frequency to know you and your love. We want to help you heal us all so the world can level up and be full of love and joy. Please keep those away from us who wish us harm so we can live our life with peace and service. Archangel Michael, please help to protect us all from negativity and do return the sender to all those that send it our way during and after the reading. Gratitude. Amen. The ones who ask questions about your life are your ops. The ones who try and force themselves into your life are also your ops. What is Spirit's message for the collective today? First row. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, King of Swords, Death. Second row. Tower, Page of Swords, Star, Hierophant, 8 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Third row. 5 of Cups, Musician, Strength, 9 of Wands, Empress, Emperor, Temperance, and Hermit. Fourth row. Moon, Empress, 4 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, World. 3 fours, the Emperor means much effort. 3 fives with the Hierophant means disputes and quarrels. 3 nines with the Hermit means correspondence. A relationship that is over, blocked, or ignored due to cutting in and out, being miserable, breadcrumb from the King of Swords, or it is happening to a King of Swords that's been released. You are preferring your new beginning, careful, a King of Swords with your wealth. Death can be seen around it, or a King of Swords is planning this. First thing that I noticed, we have a Death, Tower, and the 10 of Swords in this same spread. So my condolences if anybody has lost someone. There is unexpected events for someone stalking, gossiping, etc. to a star healer in an abandoned marriage decides to have their independence and loving themselves, want to come back to finish what they started. They are aware that you have a real love affair coming. Out for blood for ending a relationship because you saw the flags. You are aware. Someone was betrayed by someone that thinks they're a player, has a nasty temper, and could have money problems. Be smart and go do you. Leave the drama-filled ones to themselves. You vibe too high to play with them. You got this player crying. You will or are achieving the healing and zen you want in your me time. There is an emperor coming that is healed and very well could be an earth angel just like you, or they are very well aware that you are an earth angel. They'll light the way or some kind of investment with a business or legal dealing. They may meditate or have visions. He could have been betrayed too. This could have caused him to raise his vibration too. Someone or something is hidden from an empress or a mother figure, withdrawing and ending a relationship with a thief or a liar that's stuck. Laying down their swords and walking away, likely a king of swords, could have something to do with an unexpected message to end a stars, LIFE. Want the money, out for blood. This is a psycho. Mommy could know this, may have walked away. His daddy could have been a psycho too. A relationship was over after immediately seeing the betrayal, lies, secrets. Of course it was. Who has time for someone else's BS, right? We'll let them deal with their own shit while we have our peace, zen, and bliss. Thank you, Spirit. Someone was divorced, separated, or stalemated with a legal situation and having the ability to succeed with their fruitfulness, well-being, and bossing up. Way to go, Empress. Someone has peace of mind with work events, travel, and or a change of residence. This is a wish or your renewal of wielding your power gracefully over healing and withdrawing as who wants to be around backstabbers and thieves. Someone is holding back from a marriage or being miserable over a marriage, waiting to KILL when they come back. All these cards mentioned before is next to the Four of Swords, which could be COFFIN. This is the intent. Could be planning this over children or a grandchild too. Someone with an inheritance gift is being divinely guided to wait and or being on guard to be moving stealthily with any relationship which the betrayal and crying was supposed to be hidden or a secret. Apparently they had no idea who they were dealing with or underestimated you. Collective, you have a King of Swords in your will. You should amend it. Someone has made the decision for independence, moderation, and laying down their swords so they can move on to their new life rather than red flags, deception, sneakiness, trickery, competition, pathological lying, etc. Who the hell competes with an empress, especially if a male? Who does that? What empress is going to choose this? A person obviously doesn't compare because they can't see the light, don't understand, or get it. Someone that was breadcrumbing an empress was abandoned. This empress was independent. This empress is getting her emperor. The situation I mentioned earlier about the DEATH, this emperor helps the empress move stealthily to the DEATH situation, or putting an end to a situation, or they are stuck over business and legal dealings where heavy theft, lying, chaos was involved. My intuition says that it is both scenarios. Fact over independent or self-control by lying down the swords over time. Someone may need to use stealthiness, ending a cycle with legal dealings, or a father figure may go towards solitude, independence, and a child. As finances may not be at its greatest, there may be an investigation, some kind of awareness over the World Wide Web, or a completion of flags or deception. Someone gets peace and love with seeing the harmony seeing that harmony is the way to enlightenment and freedom. Also, someone may get a gift of a new house or the blessing of a new job. Looks like a Virgo could get freedom and moving on to the next level for realizing they need to heal. A child lights the way to harmony, healing, and freedom. A mother figure may need to learn some boundaries when it comes to a relationship ending, and sometimes just aren't any of her business. Passing around lies, but then at the same point knows she's been lied to and ends the deception as flags have been enlightened over her. So she wants the cycle dead. Someone revolving around lies, secrets, manipulation have been illuminated over someone's holding on to rejection and abandonment as self-control is needed. Comes full cycle as healing is needed, possibly due to an abandonment from a father and or a father's passing. Life love you cards are: I'm willing to forgive. It is safe to ask for help. I'm loved and supported by life. I practice loving kindness towards everyone, including myself. I'm willing to forgive says forgiveness is a gift to yourself. It allows you to release the past. Go to your mirror and say, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. I forgive the past. It is safe to ask for help when you fear you can't do it all by yourself. Maybe it's a sign you don't have to. When you stop trying to do it all by yourself, help appears. I am loved and supported by life says, notice all the ways you are being supported. Complete the sentence 10 times. Life is supporting me by ... I practice loving kindness towards everyone, including myself, says you are as kind to yourself as you are to others. Finish this thought. One way I could be kinder to myself is ... Soul's journey cards are friendship, indecision, envy, and forgiveness. Friendship says I understand that a friend in my life. Friendship says I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be the most frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time or of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul's level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension. Indecision says that I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Your soul is spirit manifest in the physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by the constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in forms of intuition. You are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants the best for you. And by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were not born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind and listen to your intuition, the signpost will always be obvious. Envy says, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. You must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life have been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul's path of another is to doubt your ability to judge what is best for you. It is human nature to covet the perceived luxuries of someone on a different journey, but you try to emulate him or her is not being true to your own guidance. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. By disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may face. So to have envious is a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate in an attempt to learn your original lesson again. Forgiveness says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with your natural energy of love until you release the negative energies of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame. Every soul in your path has a free will, and you have no control over it. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Hold on to that negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things into your life. Wisdom of the House of Knives cards are lust, message, understanding, and listening. Lust says, my dear one, when the symbol of lust has come in before you, be aware that when you toy with this energy, you may become consumed by it. There is a fine balance between desire that is pure and the obsession that arises in the insatiable thrill of danger. Be careful that your desire remains good and that your wanting doesn't cause hurt to yourself or another. It is best that you move cautiously forward. If you're asking about a relationship, you may be developing an obsessive fever that will take a long time to recover from. Ask yourself, what is the nature of your desire? Why do you want this so badly? Be aware. There is always a hidden agenda in lust. What is yours? Message says, get ready and pay attention. You're about to get a message with a special meaning. Maybe someone will text you something nice, or you will find out about something in a phone call from a friend. Perhaps a letter will come in the mail, or maybe I will send you a sign in nature that will point you in the right direction. Regardless of what you ask, you will soon know the answer, or at the very least know the way. A message is coming. Choose another card if you need to know what the message will be about. Understanding says, the symbol for deep and true comprehension is the only thing to read something or to hear something. But it is another thing to truly understand something. You are being asked to keep an open mind, heart, and allow yourself to absorb the information as you receive it. Be open to the wisdom that it can only Be open to the wisdom that can come only with time, patience, and perspective. Try to get outside of yourself and imagine what it is like to walk in someone else's shoes. To understand is to have power. Listening says, drawing this symbol indicates that you are meant to listen to what others are saying with their gestures rather than their words. In my house of night, there will be a beautiful girl with skin color of dark honey who has the gift of poetry. She is able to weave tales with great detail and expression, yet without being obvious or straightforward. Read between the lines and find true meaning are what are required right now. Listen and learn. What others don't say is important at this moment. What they don't say is important. Energy Oracle cards, adjacent possibilities, doors to romance, and caring connections. Adjacent possibilities talks about unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthy healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it is your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibility cards is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there is a market tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entire different direction that would be more suited to you. Be cautious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a new and different direction now. Affirmation. I'm open and willing to take my life in a new direction. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in my choices each day. Door to Romance talks about new beginnings in love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart open onto a new beginning in your experience. A new love may be arriving and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from the past life, or it may be a new tenderness about a bloom in heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in the energetic potential, so when this card appears in your spread, make sure that you are projecting the kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. It's ready to open that door. Are you? Affirmation. As I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. Caring Connections talks about friendship partnerships of two possible love. This card shows a couple of in a tender embrace with the woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, it reveals a caring connection, but usually between two people only. This card upright signals the beginning or the deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When the card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The friendship you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new and deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Affirmation. I open my heart and my life to truly caring connections. The ideal friend and partner is coming to me now. This is our reading. I hope it helps you. Remember to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I hope you all have an amazing, spectacular, divine day. My thoughts and blessings are with you all. I'm grateful for each and every one of you for checking out my channel. Hope you will follow me on this journey that we will share together. For those of you willing to do the work, and it's easy work I might add, order my step-by-step program to heal yourself and help God raise your vibration. My relationship tip book would be a great pair with this process. If you follow the tips, you will get dharma instead of karma. Do not do anything until you have messaged me, and we will go from there. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm Diamond Bright. My email address is diamondbright444@gmail.com. God is love. Let us love one another, for love comes from God, and anyone who loves is a child of God. He who loves not man does not know God, for God is love. God showed his love for us, for he sent his only Son into a world that through him we might have life. Love thy stranger.